In today's video, we are going to make an indie folk song and it's gonna sound like this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've got a very special video lined up for you today. In today's video, we are going to see how to make an indie folk song, something like Noah Kahan and Alex Warren. I was recently checking out the Spotify Global Top 50 charts and I was amazed to see Alex Warren's Ordinary come up on the second spot. And this was the first time that I checked out his music and I absolutely fell in love with it. The way he blends country elements into modern pop music is wonderful, and no wonder people liked it so much, and he absolutely deserves to be on the second spot. I also checked out some interviews where he showed how he went from being a homeless person to being UK's #1 star, and his story is absolutely inspiring. It shows how pure talent and determination can help you reach your dream goals. I cannot wait to start working on this song, but before we do, I just want to tell you something. I'm a music producer and I do this full time. So if you vibe with any of the music that is up on my channel, be it this song that we are going to make or any other previous videos that I've done before, and you yourself are looking for somebody to help you with your music, I would absolutely love to be a part of your next project. To get in touch with me, you'll find a quick form in the description below that you can fill and I can get back to you. So with that said, let's keep everything aside. Let's get straight into the video. We are working on indie folk music, so we are definitely going to start with a guitar. So right when I was preparing for this video, this guitar riff just came into my mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and record this up really quick. So here's what I've done. I've double tracked this guitar riff and I'm just going to keep one in the center and I'm going to use the other one for stereo width. For now, I've panned it all the way to the right and this one is in the center. Let's listen to it. And with this other layer, now there's one more layer that I have in mind which I'm going to play on the upper strings. So basically we are just playing the C major chord going into an E minor and an F major. Let's get this recorded really quick. So here it is. I just played two parts of it, but on the left track I'm playing a simpler riff, just a 2-note riff. And this will be on the right. So together they sound like this. This creates a nice little contrast in the riff. Instead of playing a riff in the same way when you're double tracking it, you can just add in a little bit variation and this creates very good contrast. With our initial layers, it sounds like this. So I just worked on the guitar some more and let's take a look at the processing. For this main layer, I'm starting off with an EQ followed by some compression with this tube compressor from UAD and some multiband compression because I wanted to tame the frequencies between 3K and 20K. Without it, it sounds very bright and shrill, which I don't want for this song. And finally, this EQ. I'm using the same processing in this DT as well. Now for these two layers, for the first one, I'm simply adding an EQ, rolling off the low end and adding compression with this 76 compressor. And I'm doing the same on the other track as well. So let's also work on some arrangement quickly. So this will be our intro and this whole section will be our first verse, and I've also played in some variation in the guitar riff. I changed up the chord progression in the pre-chorus, which now plays D minor, A minor and G major. And then again into the same guitar riff. Let's also add some full strum patterns. So since this will be our chorus, we'll add the guitar strumming in this section. Let's put this in a bus, add some EQ. I love how full this sounds. Let's send it to a reverb bus. So let's work on our verse some more. I worked on this some more and added a couple of layers, starting off with this pedal steel guitar. This upright piano from Keyscape. And I also layered it up with this double tracked 6-string A preset from Omnisphere. So our song starts like this now. From this bar number 12, I want to add some kicks and some guitar muted chucks. Let's do that. So this is the drum kit that I've put together. A kick, snare 1 and snare 2. So the second snare is the snare that I'm going to use to play in some ghost notes. And I'm going to play a typical country rhythm for this song. Then I played in this chuck pattern on my guitar. And I'm going to save this full pattern for my chorus, but I chopped it up and made it a little simpler for my verse. It sounds like. For the processing, I'm just adding an EQ, boosting up the highs at about 14k and taking out the lows. I just want to spend some more time adding some ear candies and filling up the space in my verse. So I'm just going to do that now. Now I'm just wondering, instead of letting this sound be an acoustic guitar, what if this melody is being played by an electric guitar? And we can add a lot of twang and that country sound to it. Alright, I just played this melody on my electric guitar. It sounds like this. And for the tone, I am using Amplitude 5. Again, this is my favorite guitar amp simulator plugin. And I'm on the banjo preset. So the only thing that I changed here is I added a chorus pedal and I brought down the intensity to about 3.8, and rest all the settings are the same. Also in the reverb unit, I brought the mix percentage to about 22%. And this is what it sounds like. We can also add one more layer. Let's automate this so that it comes in slowly. And we can add Valhalla shimmer on this to make it sound all glittery and shimmery. Alright, so it's a good time to move on to the chorus now. For the chorus, the first thing that I want to do is build a drum kit. And we already have the sound selected, so let's just play in a rhythm. Let's also bring back our guitar chucks that were meant to be played in the chorus. It gives the rhythm section a nice little bite. Let's also quickly add in a clap. So we have these two claps and very shorter one. So let's just layer them up on top of each other. This will come every time the snare hits. And let's pan them left and right. It's already starting to sound so good now. So we have a chorus rhythm completely logged in, and the chorus starts with a simple drum fill. Just a snare roll. Now the next thing, and probably the most important thing that I missed, is adding a bass guitar. So I'm just going to grab my trusty old Moto Bass by IK Multimedia. So this is our bass line, a pretty simple one. We simply start with the bass guitar following the chords in the verse and change it to a double note pattern in the chorus. That's all, nothing fancy. Also, I need to change the piano in the chorus. Let's do that. Alright, so here's a couple of things that I added. Here's a clarinet that comes in only in the chorus. It sounds like this. It plays the same chord progression, and with the rest of the instruments it sounds like this. Fills the spectrum very nicely, and it gives this section that chorusy kind of a vibe. Also, I copied this melody as a post chorus section. And this is all for the song. I had a lovely time making it. I hope you enjoyed the process and watching me make it from scratch, and I really hope that you found something valuable, some tips and tricks that you can use in your own productions. And yeah, I'm just going to play the whole song for you now. But before I do, if you enjoyed this video, please drop in a like, share what you think in the comment section below, and please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. And also, I'm a music producer and I do this full time, so if you're looking for a music producer to help you with your music, I would love to be a part of your next project. To get in touch with me, you'll find a quick form in the description below that you can fill, and I can get in touch with you. So with that, I'll play the final song for you now, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace.